Good morning. It is Thursday the 19th of December. It's a very bright, sunny morning with the sun and the moon out at the same time, but very, very, very cold. Yesterday was about, I don't know, 15 degrees or so. Today is 2. It's very cold. And today we're in a part of Surrey, walking along a very, very famous river to see what I can see and visit places that I have been. This is kind of where a few things started for me. This is where I kind of started, got on my bike again, started cycling again. It's also where me digging mud fossils up really started. So it's quite a lovely place. Very, very affluent, steeped in a lot of history, ranging from you've got medieval history here, so I think Galahad, I think he was born around here. You've got biblical history, you've got all sorts of stuff going on. There's a real mix of buildings around here. You've got grand manors with grounds that you've never seen in your life. These things are huge. You've got medieval townhouses, Tudor townhouses, you've got Moorish architecture. It's a lot going on around this part, but it's not. It's just beautiful. It is really, really nice here. You've got valleys to the left, valleys to the right, hills, mounds, historical buildings. It's impressive. It is, and it's a nice place. First signs of medieval buildings here. You've got limestone blocks just embedded in next to the riverside there. Like I say, it's this big medieval town with a lot of history. I'm not going to be wandering off into woodlands too much today, and I don't intend to be digging anything up. Both things will probably happen as they normally do, but we'll see how the day goes. I kind of want to chill out a little bit, just walk for miles if that's relaxing. We've got a beautiful bridge here. It's canal bridge, which has been altered to allow canal boats down. My belief is that there was the centre section in there. It was either a drawbridge, or it was another arch, but I don't think it was another arch from what I looked at. I can't remember, it's quite a while back I looked at it, but if I remember correctly, that one dates back to around 1910ish, if I remember. Could be wrong, as always. I always state that because I don't want to say something and then it's like, no, it's not that. I've got a lovely old farmhouse there in the background with Tudor styling. It is beautiful down here. And you've got fields that go yonder for a long time. I went cycling off over there and I got so lost. I ended up in the middle of the boggiest field I've ever been through in my whole entire life. It was so thick with mud that the mud was literally up to my crankshaft on my bike, which is probably about 9-10 inches off the ground. But yeah, it was an experience. The other thing you find around here is a lot of old big walls I don't think these are too old, judging by the brickwork there. Like I say, turn of the century, 1900s-ish. But there's a lot of that around here, and there's a lot of the newer buildings sort of around that period. Otherwise it's flint and stonework everywhere. But yes, it is lovely. To say, there's some grand old manors in these parts. This is just a regular riverside house down here, and as you can see coming up here is this big long wall. It's I don't know what to say about it really. It's always been a rich area, we'll put it that way. But yeah, it's impressive. It is very, very impressive. It's very beautiful. See, grand old manor. But once again, it's not that old. 1900, just after 1900s, I'd say. Yeah, so we'll get to the older stuff. The older stuff's actually in town, to be quite honest. So I believe a lot of it around here was destroyed during both world wars. Because once again, it's an area you find a lot of pillboxes. And here we arrive at the first stone marker that I've seen today. I believe this one was just a stone marker for to go to London. Doesn't seem to have anything on it, but that is probably from the monastery chapel thing that we'll arrive at in a little while. The original building that once was there, now replaced by a shambles of flint and random blocks, like most of these places. I really wish I had my proper camera here today. It's superbly gorgeous with that sun out. There's so many geese here. They've moved on from where I normally am, and they've all arrived at this river. I'm sure the first pillbox that we come across is up here somewhere. Right, and here we begin to arrive at the first pillbox for the day. There's a few on the way. This one seems to have acquired a lot more graffiti since I saw it last year. All I can see is that luminous green from the background. 18th of the 5th 2024. Yeah, it's very new graffiti. But this one's quite a sizable one. This was obviously a big area that they wanted to defend. You used to be able to get into this one, I think. No? Yes, I thought you could. Hey, Betty. I think this was one of the first ones I really came across. You won't want to spend too much time in these things. You get well dingy. Yeah, it's all been, well, someone bricked it all up. Well, and someone's unbricked it all up as well. What's down there? Oh, look at that! Stones of bones and that. Just casually sat there waiting for me to find. I haven't really been looking on the floor today. I thought I'd just enjoy a day out, which was what I intend to do for the last couple of days, but they've ended up with me digging things. Seems to be part and parcel of my day nowadays. like I say, I don't even mind, it's just so muddy and dirty at the moment.